Alright, so I wanted to document this for those who are thinking of not getting the COVID vaccine. Last week, my family and I went on vacation to Texas. On Friday, we went to Hurricane Harbor and I got a really bad sunburn. And I'll tell you, leading up to that day, I kind of had a feeling that I was getting sick. I just had this tingly feeling in my whole body, but nothing was actually coming of it. Then Friday night, I developed severe chills, really, really bad chills. Like, I was shaking so bad. And I felt a little warm, but I thought it was because of the sunburn that I had gotten while I was in Hurricane Harbor. And I called my doctor and they said that it sounded like sun poisoning. And so Saturday morning, I continued to feel warm and I had the chills. And when we got on our airplane to come back to California, I thought for sure something was really wrong. I was so hot. I mean, I was like, I can't even begin to tell you how hot I was. So we had a layover in San Diego, and I kept my mask on the whole time, and I got some Aleve or Advil, and that seemed to really help for my flight from San Diego to Sacramento. Then we got a ride home around 11 o'clock at night, and when I got home, I took my temperature and it was 102, I think. And at that point, it had been probably 5 hours since I had taken the Advil. And so I took some Tylenol and I slept okay. Saturday night, I coughed a lot. I woke up around, I want to say 5 in the morning. And even though I have my AC blowing right on me, my temperature got back up to like 101.7. And I knew something wasn't quite right. So I scheduled myself an appointment for a COVID test. And another thing, I had noticed that my smell and my taste were fading. And I was having a lot of burning in my chest while I was coughing. And then also I had nausea and vomiting Sunday morning. And that was actually after I scheduled my COVID test appointment. But I'm just saying that so you can know what my symptoms are. So Sunday morning, I went in, had a rapid COVID test, and came back positive. And all day yesterday, I was going back and forth between being really cold and really hot. And I didn't throw up at all after my COVID appointment. But I did start developing abdominal pain later on Sunday night. And I also had a headache. mainly right here in the frontal lobe. I've also had a runny nose, and my chest burns when I cough, and oftentimes I go into coughing fits. And so, yeah, Sunday, all day Sunday, I just wasn't feeling great. I felt a little confused. My words just weren't coming together. And last night was the last time that I had a temperature. I got up to 102. I took some Tylenol around 3 a.m. and I haven't had a fever since then. And currently it is 11:34 in the morning. So it's possible that my fever is gone, or it's also possible that maybe the Tylenol, it just hasn't worn off yet. But as far as my symptoms today go, I just have severe body aches, abdominal pain, headache, which I'm taking Tylenol for. I'm nauseated. I now have Zicam to help out with that. I think it's Zicam. And I just had a phone visit with my doctor, and she just basically let me know, that this is not unusual. And yeah, so I feel like hell. I'm having chills that come in waves. My body, when I try and get up and walk, it just doesn't want to. I'm drinking plenty of water. I'm taking my vitamins. I'm taking vitamin D. I'm taking iron, zinc, and black elderberry. Yeah, and that's about all I have to say. My smell is gone, but my taste is still hanging around, but it does feel like it's on its way out, so who knows what's going to happen with that. I do know this feels like hell, and if I would have known what this was going to feel like, I would have gotten a vaccine, and as soon as I can, I will. This is terrible. I have to be away from my kids for 10 days, and that in itself is hard, because I love saying goodnight to my kids. I love hugging them and kissing them, but I don't want to get them sick, and I understand that it doesn't affect kids as much, but I don't want to risk it, so yeah, it's hard emotionally, physically. I just want to sleep all day. My legs hurt. Everything hurts. My chest burns. But thankfully, I don't have any pressure in my chest, so I know there is no pneumonia. I also have no wheezing. I'm very familiar with pneumonia, as my kids have had it several times, so I know what to look out for. And like I said, looks like my fever is slipping away, so that's good. I'm just praying that I'm over this, and in a few days, I know I have to quarantine for 10 days, but I'd rather sit in here and feel fine than sit in here and feel like crap. So, go get your vaccine. All right. Bye, guys.